Hi everyone, and look at nostalgia for some of the people who remember this location. Yeah, I could have done this in my room, but wasn't gonna. And it's a nice day out, get the dog some exercise, and I figured I'm not using the internet, so I don't need to worry about internet access from this distance. So let's try the patio again. Yeah, I had to get the lighting out because it's a little bright, but whatever. But okay. Look, this week is Rick Sanchez versus Ford Stanford or Ford Pines or Stanford. Gravity Falls. Morty, wait, I gotta go fight this guy. Hold on, Morty. Yeah. So this one was suggested to me by, I believe it's Fabled Tome who brought this suggestion up. It was that or Andre Sanders who brought this suggestion up. 1 second. It was Fable Tome who brought this up. So thank you, Fable, for bringing up this suggestion. Now, that being said, I had to... The whole Stanford Pines thing is not... It's, as you can tell, it's not Stanford. It's Ford Pines. Because Stan... It's a combination of his brother Stan. There's two Pines. There's Ford Pines and there's Stan Pines and Stanford Pines. So the one... I'm assuming the one they're actually talking about. Because when looking up Stan Pines, he has... nothing that would add to this fight whatsoever. So obviously he was referring to Ford Pines. So they're both scientists. They're both men of science. Dedicate your life to science, Morty. I can't do Ford Pines. I actually haven't watched Gravity Falls. I looked it up. But so there are two characters of similar ages and of technical, mastery ability. So let's get into it. So let's go with the one I actually don't know. I knew the least about going into this before doing the research. Ford Pines is a man of roughly 6 foot, give or take, in his 60s. Dislikes being followed, manipulated, and toffee peanuts. Okay. He possesses a magnet gun, which can draw things to him and... draw himself towards something else. It has a tendency to malfunction a little bit, but it's useful. Standard laser gun, a quantum devastator, I believe it's called, or destabilizer, sorry, which I could not actually find. I'm assuming that he's tried using it and it has not he's never actually used it to its effect yet. Yeah, apparently he hit a hat at one point with it, and I guess if I were to guess what the quantum destabilizer does, this is just a guess. It must destabilize you on a atomic level, so it'd almost be like a molecular deconstructor of some kind. That's a rough guess, except even on a bigger base. So it tends to uses quantum. Maybe quantum is just a word to make it sound fancy, and it is just a molecular destabilizer, basically deassembling atoms and stuff like that. Highly intelligent, extremely intelligent. He's traveled through portals. I don't believe he has a portal gun like Rick does, but he's traveled through portals, through dimensions in some way, shape, or form. But he's highly narcissistic, very self-absorbed, very engrossed in the mission. He loves the game. What was it? I didn't write down the game, but it's some sort of mystery, almost like a D&D type game that he would let, as they put it, like a octopus creature attack his face and try to eat his face while he's just playing the game. He's so self-absorbed in it. He's very much rattled in his own world and doesn't care much for the outside world, hence why he left it for a different dimension. So that's Ford Pines roughly in a nutshell. He's got some other characteristics like focusing on, I think it's the supernatural, but not necessarily believing in aliens, all that. So he's kind of weird that way. Then we have Rick Sanchez. Rick Sanchez is exactly 60. Don't have a height or weight for him, but he's he is considered reckless, somewhat sociopathic, alcoholic, earthly, lives on Earth, using Earth as a base. He's slaughtered innocents with little regard for what would be considered greater causes. Wow, I really did not write this well. He has a large disregard for life. Very anti-totalitarian. He hates government. That being said, he's not without reading. He does actually on levels care for for his grandson, for Summers, his family. He doesn't like Jerry really at all, but he actually helps out in. He's very reluctant to, like when he gave him the Me6 box or made the dog smarter. He's reluctant to do it, but he will, just to further his own goals and make life easier for him. He pretty much does care for it's pretty much implied very much that he loves his daughter on some level, and he does care very much for Morty on some level, not just the fact that Rick's need Morty's for protection. But getting on to his guy, and he's definitely the more violent of the two, that's for certain. He's definitely one more prone to violence, though he'll avoid it if he can. If he can just go the easy route through something, he'll do it as well. He has his portal gun, which can not only be used for travel, but can actually be used for offensive purposes. His portal gun can open up portals, summon large buckets of water from a water world and just drown people in it, and then suck people into other portal. He has his spaceship, which is equipped with a computer with self-defense systems that can do major things. He has a standard laser gun. He has a snake gun and a snake holster which can turn people to snakes. And then he has a snake holster in his leg. He created the dream machine, which just put it in your ear and make you fall asleep, child through dreams. What the hell with that right on there? Not a gravity shoes. That's right. Basically anti-gravity shoes where you can just walk on surfaces. He's got pills that can shut down your kidneys. He's got a little explosive device that can, it's like a flashbang more or less that he used during Guess Who's Purging. Shrink ray and large array, a Me6 box, willing to fight hand to hand, unlike I think unlike Pines Pines. He has a stop time machine, not time machine per se, but he can stop time. And what did I write here? I can't. Oh, Battlesuit. That was it. Again, from Guess Who's Purging. Now, how does this break down? Well, let's say, for sake of sakes, that Rick and Morty go to Gravity Falls. Just whoop, pop in a dimension. And there they meet. And Ford sees this and just like, oh, wow, that was amazing. Yeah, buddy, we're just here on a routine little mission inspection. Could you, but seriously, maybe we could try something out. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's so strict that if he comes across someone smarter than him, he does see them as kind of an obstacle. Maybe not enough to attack him. Definitely say, yeah, whatever, buddy. It's like, well, I don't know. You seem ignorant, so whatever. You seem suspicious. Yeah, well, you seem annoying, so fuck off. It's like, hey, there are kids here. Yeah, it's like, oh, tell them to fuck off, kids. It's like, hey, and then he just maybe punches Ray. It's like, oh, it's on now, old man, it's on. It's like, who you calling old? It's like, you're old. Ah! And they just start tumbling for a while. It's like, Then at this point, maybe Ford just like, screw you, and just pulls out a mag on, magnetizes her. He's like, what the hell? And then Rick just throws out a laser gun, just pew 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 pew. It's like, it's like, Morty, quick, turn into a car, Morty. He goes, I planted in your DNA years ago. Focus. It's like, okay, yeah. Oh, never mind, Morty, I got my shoes. And just walks down. It's like, all right, you son of a bitch, you want to go? Come on, let's go. Just blast. Then Ford's got his laser gun, so it's just back and forth. Rick's opening portals. So it's back and forth, and then, so it's gonna be like one of those. And then he probably opens the portal. Like, screw this. The armor comes out in the battlesuit, and he just gets his battle suit. Morty, you put one on too. Well, I don't know, Rick. He's like, put one on, Morty. We're kicking his ass. So it's like, all right, Rick. So, and then they just go in, and then they start beating the living shit out of Ford, who's just like, oh god, And it's like quantum destabilizer, and I'm going to go on the slightly higher end of a molecular destabilizer or deconstructor kind of weapon. Just, like, bail, Morty, bail! Oh god! And the armor's just completely just like just phases out of existence. Like, oh my god, he's got a quantum destabilizer, Morty! He's got a quantum destabilizer, Morty! It's like, and then the kids come, don't worry, Pines, we're gonna, yeah, no. And just turns them into snakes. So yeah, oh, Rick, what did you do? They're just kids. Don't worry, Morty, it's temporary. God. It's like, you're so squeamish, Morty. God. It's like, all right, you son of a bitch. And it's like, and then it's like, pulls out some jelly beans. Like, let's do this. And What? It's like, what? I like jelly beans. Oh, you want jelly beans? Here. Look. I can give you these. I'll give you these jelly beans if you just back the hell off. Just back out. It's well, cool. Just go, jelly beans, really? It's in a little Tic Tacs bottle. So what is he gonna? Or like a little bottle. So these taste funny. What kind of jelly bean? What kind of jelly beans are they? Well, they're not really jelly beans. Well, they're more just pills. Pills? What do they do? What do they do? Are they gonna kill me? Maybe. Or is like what? Or what? Are these like jelly bean flavored pills? Close. They're gonna make your kidneys shut down. What? What you said? Oh God! His kidneys are just shutting down. The ground. Like, yeah. Come on, Morty. Let's get what we came for. What do we come here for again? Let's take a walk. We'll figure it out on the way. Sport just. Oh God, my kidney. So. And let's just say the kidney thing, the pill thing doesn't happen. And let's just say they get down to their bare bones. And it's kind of like at that point, I see kind of like that's the scene from the Microverse episode where it's just like, all right, Morty, let's get the hell out of here. And it's just Rick. You didn't go to school, motherfucker, but you're about to learn yourself a lesson, and just beats the shit out of. That's the thing. I don't see any real clear-cut way Pines wins this fight. Maybe if he gets a lucky shot and just kills Rick, and that's about it. But problem is Rick is. He might be a little older than Rick, but Rick is far more combat oriented. He's butchered millions on galaxies for the name of galactic peace. He hates government. He's had far much more actual fighting experience. He's a far meaner, coarser, more bitter individual. So, but that's the thing about him too, is that between the two of them, Rick's the one that actually seems to give more a shit about certain things than Ford. Ford really is just kind of like a giant kid, a narcissistic genius kid in a grown man's body. Rick is actually a bit more of an actual person, a bit more of an adult with actual, leaning towards one side or the other in terms of caring for something with actual some moral standpoints. I'm not saying Ford Pine doesn't have that either. I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, again, to be fair, this is coming from someone who just researched it without actually watching a couple episodes. To be fair, maybe I should have watched some episodes. I'll admit that. I should have watched maybe some episodes, but I don't watch Gravity Falls as it is, so it would be hard for me to research the character for this fight by watching all those episodes of a show. I'm not saying I might not enjoy it. I'm just saying I don't watch it. So, anyway, but yeah, and then when you come to handing an account, Rick's far more prone for kicking someone's ass fist to fist just to have that, boom, class dismissed, motherfucker. And the Domino, come here. No, Domino, come here. She got a soda bottle, anyway. So yeah, unless Ford gets a lucky shot off, I think I'm giving this to Rick about near 95% of the time. Well, there's always a scenario where Ford gets a lucky shot, because Ricks are not infallible by any stretch of the means. They can lose and die and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that away from her. Yeah, they've been killed plenty of times, normally by other Ricks, but yeah, they can die. They're human. So that's my thought. Yeah, 95% for Rick and about 5% for Ford Pines. It's just Rick has far more we've seen in terms of his arsenal and equipment, and Pines doesn't, and he's limited in capabilities compared to Rick. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Next week's will be, I don't know what next week's will be. It'll probably be another fan one, and then the following. Oh no, October's the following one. So yeah, actually next week will be of something from my roster already. I have on Baguette. In fact, I think I already know which one I'm going to do, but I'll keep that in the pocket for next time. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Ideas for who wins, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for the Soy Phone versus someone fight next month for Bleach fights. Put that in the comments below too. I'll get to that at some point. Or again, I'll get to that if I feel it's a better opponent than whenever I got lined up for her. The beauty of that is, even if I don't get to your suggestion in the fight that I'm doing right now for the Bleach thing, I can get to it later on. That's the beauty of the Who Wins. I can always keep them in the roster at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.